Is my camera dusty? Oh no, it's not. I say, why I look so far away in this joint? Am I tripping? All right, let's get to it, man. Let's hop to it. Let's skip to my loo. And yeah, let's jump to the reactions. Y'all know what time it is, man. Go ahead and get in here. Get in here. It's reaction time. Jesus. When you pay annually. Jesus Christ. Shut up. First reaction of the day. First reaction of the day. Charger gets caught doing donuts. Tries to ram GSP to escape. Let's see, man. GSP always on dirt. How was he stuck? What is he stuck on? Where's the charger? Oh. Let's say, come on, man. Show me something. Oh, he an idiot. What? Do people not have like great sense of awareness? Like he wasn't looking over this way in the parking lot where you would see them coming. Okay, this is why he's stuck. This makes sense. He didn't have a sense of awareness. Is he an idiot? Like, what are we? Am I slow, bro? Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. What's up, though, Edward? What's up, Ginger? Make sure y'all smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications so y'all notified when I'm dropping videos. Also, come to the Twitch. 5 or more gifted subs is 35% off right now. You dig me? Come to the Twitch, man. You dig me? Links in the description. Did he just leave his car? Jesus. that was kind of crazy. Yo, if you in here, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, come to the Twitch. Come to the Twitch, come to the Twitch, come to the Twitch. You dig me? Appreciate everybody that's in here though, man. Shout out to y'all. Links in the description. 667, shut up, nigga. It's 2026. We're not saying that no more. Who you gonna try to go get now? Why he driving so recklessly? Somebody should have hopped in his car and tried to like get his car out them bushes. I ain't gonna front my move. This is kind of crazy though, bro. That GSP is going this hard for one person. I could have sworn he had black shorts on the blue shirt, but maybe I'm slow. Tina, shut up, man. If I slap you. They might not catch him. He got up out of there. He should have just ran back to his car and tried to get his car up out of there. Jesus. I mean, he bet off just trying to tow the car now, right? Am I tripping? What? Did he just say I could have shot that motherfucker, but I didn't? My nigga, he was in his car trying to. Watch, I just seen a video of a police officer do the whole shooting somebody and yeah. Y'all be going a little foul with the whole I should have shot him and if don't nobody pull no gun on you, gang, come on, bro. Let's be serious. And how do they just be popping up out of nowhere? And this is an empty parking lot. If he was doing this in the parking lot like full of kids, I'd have been like, I bet you probably got a reason, but them doing donuts in an empty lot is kind of like, eh. At least to me. Jesus, y'all spamming me with ads already. Come on, bro. They shooting? Oh, on fireworks. Thought they just started shooting randomly. I'm finna say, Jesus Christ. The video was ass though. Let's try another one. Let's see what Maddie got going on. The weird world of Kids Bop. I remember this. I remember that they used to come on and they used to like remix I think all the popular songs or make up like weak songs. I don't know. Yeah, that's a fact. I don't never think my mama bought these CDs. From being 100, like Kids Bop was always something I seen on Disney Channel. You'd be watching Disney Channel randomly, and the TV show will go off or a movie will go off on Disney Channel, and they'd be like, "Oh, Kids Bop 4 is now out, and they're singing this song." I'd be like, this is trash." Well, as a kid, I guess it was decent, but that was really trash. You can't do that. What? They sold 21 million albums? Are we serious, bro? That's like Michael Jackson, Tupac numbers, ain't it? 4 billion streams, 55 albums with over a thousand. I mean, 50 albums over 1,000 songs. This is crazy. Yo, appreciate whoever just subbed, man. I couldn't see your I couldn't well, I can't see it because I don't have a second monitor, but appreciate your contribution to subbing to me. You dig me? Shout out to you, especially if you're on Twitch. I can't read my Twitch chat, but shout out to you for subbing. I do thank all my subs after stream though. Jesus. Razor and tie. What was that? Matter of fact, let me go see who just subbed. So I could just thank you in general. Well, it definitely ain't gonna pop up, but appreciate whoever that was, man. Come on, man, watch out. Jesus Christ, from 2010 and 2020. I didn't know none of them people names besides Zendaya, and I ain't know Zendaya was on Kids Bop. Jesus. Not gonna lie, they used to spam Kids Bop ads, and I used to be pissed off. Like, bro, come on, man, we don't want to see all this. What's up, licensing specialist? Agreed. Appreciate yourself, AJ Frontier. So don't. Are you telling me that Kids Bop was ran by a bunch of weirdos? Why is it one father or one man here? Oh no, it's the mom right there too. Never mind. Kids Bop held concerts. What is this? This Taylor Swift? Or is Barbara Streisand? Says sorry 40-hour work week for a 14-year old. No, because we do wait. No, because we do need a day off. Okay, so a 30-hour work week. It depends. Why is he asking all these questions? Yeah, he asking too many questions, man. Wow. Okay. So uh okay, so one thing weird going on. So what is this video about? What do you mean controversy? People getting sued or something? Am I tripping? Or it's probably glad you back on. What you thought I was gonna take a day off or something? What you thought this was? Are you here to continue dick riding or what? So of course it's possible isn't the case. I'm trying to defend every couple of years. Here, but as far as I'm aware, they're all right. Okay, bet. This video might not be that good, bro. Two ads already, Jesus. But when we getting on topic, what's the subject, bro? Let me think. We're doing reactions. I say this every time I'm on stream, bro. I'm on Twitch. Come to the fucking Twitch, idiot. If you want to know what I'm doing, we doing fucking reactions. Come to the Twitch, bitch ass nigga. You already know this if you be in my streams, man. What are you, slow? What? Mm, well, I mean, that's sending a that's sending a different message. Like these aren't the same lyrics. They switched them around. Well, essentially, it is the same lyrics, except they replaced the word sex with text. And this two kids is like, oh, you sent her a really nice text, and she goes, oh my god, this is great. Versus what Bruno Mars said about sex, and then she screams out, this is great. Like, uh, how would I say? I mean, I guess you can have an argument of if a kid heard this song first and then they heard the Kids Bop version, they would think that they would say sex instead of text. But I don't know. I guess it depends on who you ask. But in a way they right, but in a way they wrong. Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. See now, I think Kids Bop. I think they should have killed Kids Bop off at they should have killed Kids Bop off at when I was a kid, and they shouldn't have dragged it on all the way to like I guess you would say the early well even in the early 2010s. Certain well yeah you could probably say the early 2010s, let alone the 2020s, because it's certain songs like this when they tell about some they remixed Old Town Road and they said he I don't know first of all which one of them said lean all in my bladder, was that Hannah Montana Daddy or was that Lil Nas X? And then they said riding on my yeah that's kind of weird, bro. Okay, that's a little different. Okay, I'm with him when he say you can't. There's certain songs you just can't touch. But then you replacing fucking with dancing is essentially like dude said. Most kids would be able to tell with context that are smart enough to be like, okay, this word ain't supposed to be that, and this is supposed to be this. I guess, bro. Why he just started running like that? I do remember it being a part of my childhood, but not listening to it, seeing ads of it. I think Kids Bop is spammed more so towards what he said, soccer moms that get books banned in school because they have bad words in them, or how would I put this, bro? People who want stuff overly censored. That's what I would say. Those are the people who would buy Kids Bop albums. More than likely, they might be white. Probably some black moms too, but more than likely white. I don't know. No way Kids Bop was packing out these type of stadiums. What is this? Is this SoFi Stadium? What is this? Come on, man. Let's get past this video. End of the day, Kids Bop sucks. It's kind of what I took from this. I thought it was gonna be a lot more informational or some drama behind that, but it wasn't. So I digress. Hmm. Okay, there are a couple videos on here that I do want to, you know what I'm saying? Let me react to this joint. What is frostbite? Jesus Christ. Oh man. It's it's over with, bro. All five of these joints, plus the tip of his thumb and the tip of this finger. Oh yeah, he's cooked. He's super cooked. Like, come on, bro. Jesus, bro. His, you know what his fingers look like? His fingers. By the way, I'm on Twitch, man. If y'all want to come to the Twitch, the link is right here, man. I'm gonna pin that link too. But bro, his fingers look like, you know, when you leave hot dogs on the grill for too long, bro, and 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 when you leave hot dogs on the grill for too long and they get real extra burnt and real dark and crispy, that's what his fingers look like, bro. This is crazy. This look nuclear, bro. Appreciate that, Obi. What? Your fingers and your feet. You mean your toes, brother? What you mean your fingers and your feet? Your fingers are cooked. I don't even know what to say to this, bro. Like, was he climbing like Mount Fukushima or Mount Everest? What was he climbing, bro? When people do those mountain climbs, I want to know like what are you getting out of this? Well, what kind of thrill are you getting for being like, yo, bro, I climb? Okay, well, I guess you can say it's a real accomplishment to climb Mount Everest, but there's no real reward at the end, bro. It's like you don't get no money from it. You get to say like, yeah, you one of maybe a couple thousand people that's attempted and done it and lived, but come on, bro. Like I don't think me climbing that mountain and saying I did it is worth it. Not when either this or death is on the other end. Literally. Like I forgot what the statistic is, but a few a couple people every year end up deceased from trying to climb Mount Everest, bro. And that's no joke. Like, bro, I don't even mean to keep pausing. He's cooked. There's nothing, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do about this, bro. Like, these these are literally dead fingers. He has to cut these off and he will be walking around with a nub. Like, he'll really he got a thumb. So he'll be walking around like this for the rest of his life, bro. On that left hand. It's over. The challenge is wait, this is challenge. That's why people make it. Are you saying that climbing the mountain is a challenge and that's why people do it? I understand that, but what I'm saying is there's no reward, bro. Besides you saying, "Yo, I climbed Mount Everest. I'm one of a couple people that did it." What are you like? Why are we doing this, bro? Like, are we just trying to shorten our lifespan by like let's cut our lifespan in half? Well, not even in half, but let's take our life and be like, all right, look, I might live today, I might not, even though it's like it's not guaranteed you're gonna live in general, but you climbing Mount Everest is like, come on, bro, what are we doing? That's too much. He's lucky. That's a fact. That the worst part is they can't get your body back. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Like your grave is basically just up there, gang. Like people, if somebody tried to bring you back, they would lose their life trying to go get you. And not even saying by helicopter, but if you're in a group and you with your loved ones, bro, and your loved ones start to panic or whatever, you would end up losing your life trying to bring them back, and both of y'all a check just from you trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool, bro. Certain things in life that you shouldn't do. You shouldn't. Hiking is okay. Like if you own like a trail, hiking mountains, no. You hiking mountains you shouldn't do. You shouldn't skydive. You shouldn't ever go to Mount Everest. No, never in life. What else shouldn't you be doing? Uh, like free soloing. You shouldn't be doing that unless you Alex Holland, whatever his name is. Unless you him, you shouldn't be free soloing anything because you're not like that. And also, you don't have wings. You're not an eagle or a hawk. So if you fall, bro, you can't like. Come on, bro. What are we doing? My only thing, my only thing doing is camping in the desert. Yeah, that's also a big no no too. You should be in the desert in general. Like look at how pushed in this finger is, bro. Like look at how dead the skin is. His fingers is like pieces of charcoal, gang. Like I mean, what? How is he gonna use a prosthetic hand though? People with prosthetic legs or like a foot or something like that makes more sense. But prosthetic hand, like what he is he gonna walk around like cyborg and like he gonna have like one of them joints from like not from Transformers. What's it called? What's the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Uh, it's not Terminator. She gonna be like that? They just say there's no big animals. I did a lot pretty beautiful when you wake up in cold desert. Oh no, I ain't rocking with that one. Uh, my nigga Low. I ain't rocking with that one, brother. Can't lie to you. Shout out to him. Shouldn't say what was that? That was dumb. But shout out to bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out my guy right here, bro. Like that was that's nuclearly insane. The fact that he got his fingers chopped off. Oh, right here. He got a, you know what I'm saying? So he skipped all the stages of grief and went right to acceptance. Said bros explaining the situation like it happened to someone else. Jesus Christ. Somebody else too? Said I didn't die, so that's good. I'm still in that. Crazy how perfectly black they go like he painted them. Can't believe how policy is about it, which I had such a man said would be untouchable in life. Said dude so calm that he makes me think his fingers were curable. That's a fact, bro. Shout out to him, man. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna put this in there too then. Since it's since it's you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So at least he came back. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. I'm with you with that. I'm with you on that one, my nigga Seven Low. I'm with you on that one, brother. All right, let's go to something a little more. As a matter of fact, let's go to a power slap joint. This is what I usually want to watch. Oh, ladies, bet physically outmatched. Let's see. Let's see who got physically outmatched and who didn't. Jesus. All right, I'm put my money on somebody. I don't know if this Jesus Christ, this lady she got a dome on her, don't he? I mean, don't she? I'm gonna go with her right here because her arms are very muscular. So I'm gonna go with her right here. She might go ahead and put this lady to sleep real quick. So, do you think a woman trained can beat a healthy grown man? No. I don't think any highly trained woman can beat a healthy grown man. I mean, even if that's a conversation, we'll have that conversation probably after this video. But no, if I'm being 100 with you. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. That was the loudest slap I've heard all time, bro. Yeah, see, I gotta start watching the women's version of these slap fights, man. That was louder than every man slap I've ever heard, and I probably watched maybe 5 slap fight videos ever, and all of them was dudes. This lady, she just slapped the taste out her mouth. She probably won't taste nothing for the next 5 weeks. Brother, that was insane. Please replay that. Wow! Oh my God. She turned her into a whole nother human, boy. Right now, she looks like an alien. This is insane. Like, she slapped her so hard, this whole side of her face started shaking. The other side started shaking, and it reverberated back to. Look at her nose, man. Oh my God, bro. Look at her face. Oh my God, bro. Yeah. She slapped this lady with everything in her, bro. Like, she meant business when she slapped her. She she looked like she looked like she looked like that alien off Alien versus Predator, or she like Predator when he take his mask off. That's crazy, bro. She I'm talking about, boy, she better bring this slap from the she better bring this slap from the depths of hell if she's gonna get her lick back. Like, she gotta get, I'm talking about, she gotta dig deep within the core, within her frame, within everything in her. She better bring this slap from the bottom of her feet to the top of this lady's face, man. If she don't, the next time she gets her slap, she's putting her to bed. Guaranteed. Come on. Come on. Look at her face. Why she got her chin tucked? She like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she know what time it is. She like, yeah, I slapped her. She coming back with it. Come on. Oh my God. Come on, bro. That was fake kind of cheating though, bro. Maybe she slapped her too hard and she ain't really get to get like she ain't really get to get, you know what I'm saying? Or like I don't know what that was. That was kind of crazy though, bro. She low key don't really got a chin like that, so I can't blame her for tucking her chin for real. That was W Strats. Yeah, she ain't put it like when you slapping somebody, especially when it's like a standstill. This person sees it coming. We are in a slap fight. You have to put your hips into it. Like your lower diaphragm has to be in it. Like like you you can't just be slapping with top half of your body, man. And if you do just slap with the top half, man, you gotta like leave your feet or something. Yeah, get the blue lady out of here. She gotta get up out of here, man. Two. Well, well, her chin was also well. See, this lady might be cheating because this top half of her head right here sticks out like how her chin's supposed to. Like your chin supposed to be out here. I ain't saying you gotta have the crimson chin joint from the Fairy Odd Parents, but she type really ain't got no chin, so she was able to like tuck her like this, and that's why the lady couldn't get no slap for real. But she fake kind of did just cheat. She gotta let her slap her, man. She can't cheat and move her chin. Come on, ref. Watch out, man. So she can get slapped. She might move again. That was a good one. Yeah, that's cheating. Yeah, she's cheating, bro. See, like look at this strategy, bro. Like she ain't got no chin for real. So you can't really like. I ain't gonna lie to you. If she was a boxer, bro, she might be. But if she was like an actual female boxer, she might be great at boxing. Even though boxing, they can hit all this up here. Like her upper forehead region does stick out more than her chin. But she able to tuck her chin. She good. You know what I'm saying? What? I mean, bro, she don't. Okay, and the ladies in this blue lady's defense, bro. I'm gonna defend the blue lady. She doesn't have a chin. What do you expect her to do? There's no chin for her to slap, bro. Like when you slap somebody, you gotta slap all right here, like this part of their face. This part of her face is missing. So if she slaps all up here, it's like, it's like a fair one to me, if you ask. Like her chin is missing. What do you expect her to do, bro? The blue lady slapping the neck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. She all neck, chin, and forehead, bro. Well, no chin and forehead. And why is she like why they got her standing like so close? And like how is you supposed to I don't know, bro. That was kind of like that one was kind of dumb to me, bro. Like she need to back up a little bit. Back up a little bit so Shorty can get her so she can get hers off, man. Yeah, I get it, bro, but nah, that one was weak. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This side of her face is like toast, bro. You know what I'm saying? She got some acne going on plus swelling. Yeah, that look crazy. Yeah, told you she was close. L ad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I gotta get premium, like and fast. Said man, she too young, ain't worth to mess with her face like that. Yeah, that is true. I ain't gonna lie. For one, personally, I don't really think I don't think women should be doing slap fights, bro. But it is what it is. They probably paying them like a half a grilled cheese sandwich and a pack of Marlboro Reds. So I guess they got to take what they can get for real. Mm-hmm. Her nose bleeding. Oh, Twitch. That is ketchup. Ketchup. This is a movie scene script. That is fake. It's ketchup. Ketchup. It's ketchup. Twitch. Ketchup. How did her mouth start bleeding? I don't think her nose broken. I think it would have been bleeding profusely if it was her nose. It might be her jaw. Might have cut her teeth or something like that. But that was yeah. This one is over. She won by a landslide, brother. You should have been telling her to put her chin up. You waited till round three. Come on, man. This ref got to be in on the fight, man. He gotta you know what I'm saying. He gotta be betting on this alien looking girl right here, man. With the Jesus Christ, I ain't gonna lie, her head is huge, man. You just allow her to put her chin back down. Look at what her head is right here in this freeze frame, and watch what she puts her chin back. She puts her chin back down. Come on, bro. So I think she hit the danger triangle in the face. That's why she started bleeding. They don't say shit about the other lady. When she's cheating. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's low key bothering me. I didn't really start peeping until just now, but yeah, come on, bro. They gotta go ahead and then it's an extra 2 minutes into this joint. Yeah, see, they might have to get a new ref for this joint. Her chin was tough. Look at this, man. Look at this. How is this lady supposed to get her? How is she supposed to get her slap off, bro? If the chin, if she doing one of these, she got her hand behind. She like, hold on, man. You ain't finna be slapping me and knocking me out. And this lady gotta have her chin out, bro. Like, come on, bro. What we doing? Doing that just hurt my neck. She doesn't have a chin. Look at her face. Chin missing. Come on, bro. Chin move should be banned and kick the ref too. That's what I'm saying, bro. I didn't see her bleeding from her nose, so I think it was just her mouth, bro. If I'm being honest. Yeah, she did slap this lady. She slapped the brakes off her, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, she Indian. Okay, that was a nice one. Subprime edits said, "How did they allow the daughter to be in this sport?" Well, I'm assuming she's a grown woman, so you can't nobody really allow her to do nothing. This kind of something she gotta take part in on her own. But yeah, can't kind of that was pretty nuclear. I can say that for a fact, bro. But this kind of goes back to the question that you asked me. Wait, let me go back to that question that you asked me earlier, man. I forgot what it was. Do you think a woman trained can be the healthy grown man? Yeah, this goes back to that question. That would be like, I you see how the no chin lady was doing the whole You see how she trained, she got strong or whatever, whatever. I feel like if you took a grown man, take a man her same age and put him in a slap fight against her, not somebody that does slap fighting, but just a regular man. Even with all that training that she got, you take a regular dude and put him in a slap fight event with her, he wins. He probably wins 10 times out of 10, bro. No matter how much training she had, she ain't gonna be able to slap that man. And well, she might be able to, depending on the man, but more than likely, if she slap him and she get a good one off, when he get this slap off, bro, she might go down to 1 HP. You know what I'm saying? He might 200 pump her with just that one slap. If I'm being all the way honest, you know what I'm saying? So I think she got a chance. Yeah, she got a chance. That's for sure. She might have somewhat of a chance. Like I said, depending on the dude. Like I guess if you go like same height, same weight. I ain't saying the dude got to be like 6'3", 225 or something like that. She might have been all of 4'11", maybe 5'1". Put a dude that is like 5'2", 5'3", maybe. Maybe she might have been 5'2" or 5'3". Who knows? 5'5". Let's say she's 5'5". Put a dude that is 5'5" in her same weight class. It's like, she might knock him out. She might not. If I'm being all the way honest. If I had to put my money on it, I would say he ain't gonna. Well, she ain't gonna knock him out. He gonna put her to bed. Ah, but that's just me because I'm a betting man. Jesus Christ. Ah, and I know the man bone is thicker. Uh, well, pause because that did sound kind of crazy for me saying and reading that. But yeah, I would agree with you. Also, just in general, men are naturally stronger, so she would. You know what I'm saying, she probably wouldn't fare well getting slapped by a man versus her getting slapped by the little Indian woman that she got slapped by. You dig me? But let's do. Hmm. Let's go here to this suspect thought the police car cam was off or whatever this is. Super prof. Jesus Christ, boy. Suspect thought the police car camera was off. Okay, let's see. What they pull him over in a Toyota? Is it a Toyota or is it an Infiniti? Jesus. What he put it in his butt or something? Said the grilled cheese sandwich video makes me laugh in tears. Facts. I'm glad you got a great laugh out of that 7 Low. Make sure you like that video for me if you didn't already, brother. You dig me? Make sure you smash that like button on that vid. Wow. Yeah, man. Of course, appreciate that, brother. Infinity M37. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think these cars are cop magnets. Like I've seen people drive Infinities, and most Infinities do get pulled over. Either that, or, and more than likely, it's either this same kind of black dude driving one of these Infinities, or it's a Hispanic, and they will pull these over. And Infinities are heavily tinted. You kind of gotta, you know what I'm saying? You kind of gotta watch what you're driving. Most cars are like, all right, you kind of gotta know what you're doing when buying a car. Infinities get pulled over a lot. Well, these are just cars that I can list. I ain't gonna say every Mopar, but Mopars that get pulled over a lot. Jeep Grand Cherokees, Jeep Grand Cherokees, any Charger. I don't care whether it's a SXT, regular Charger, base model, RT, SRT, Scat, whatever. Don't matter. Hellcat, all of them getting pulled over. Dodge, Durangos getting pulled over too, automatically. Um, mm, TRXs get pulled over a lot too. Maseratis get stopped too. How about pickups? F-150. Pickups do get stopped, but I wouldn't say Fords though. Like maybe I don't think I've ever really seen too many Ford like F-150s. I don't think I've seen too many F-150 get pulled over. Chevy Silverados and Ram 1500s for sure. Those are on the list of getting pulled over a lot. Like I said, Maseratis, Infinities, Nissan Altimas get pulled over heavy. What else get pulled over a lot? Uh, those are all the cars off the top of my head I can think of. Well, like hood cars too, like box Chevys or like a Cutlass or something like that. Pontiacs get pulled over a lot too. He ain't got no shoes on or no socks. I do also believe that most cops do make up the whole marijuana smell thing, X, Y, and Z, and you know what I'm saying? Do you own a car? No, Seven Below, I do not. But me just being in cars, period, and looking on the road and seeing cars get pulled over, those are the main ones. Also, if you drive a Toyota or a Toyota or a Nissan, and you got plastic hubcaps, and those hubcaps somehow get popped off the car from you, like hidden speed bumps or potholes or something. Cars that have no hubcaps with just the black wheels all black, whatever color the car may be, and that car may have tints or may not have tints. Those get pulled over a lot too. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, my man's had a Toyota. He had plastic hubcaps with the no rims, and when his hubcaps came off, bro, it's like, like come on, bro. Said, nah, my car was never gonna get pulled over. What you drive? That's that's also BS though. When they say the whole K9 alert on the vehicle activity, you know what I'm saying? Toyota FJ Toyota FJ60. Is that like a JDM? Is that JDM or it's not like it's not a mid size SUV, right? It's not like a JDM car. I ain't never heard of it. Well, obviously they didn't search him good enough if they found like also 4x4 SUV 1985. Oh, okay, bet. I was hoping to say what is an FJ60? I thought that was like a I thought that was like one of them. You know, how Toyotas make like the small. What you call them joints? Toyota got like small two door cars. I thought you was talking about one of them, but it's a car from 1985. Jesus, how you that joint still operate? Like that joint ain't broke down on you or nothing, or is it like in mint condition? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. This right here as an officer, this is one reason I would never become a police officer. This is gay. You don't you don't reach up on the man's private parts, more importantly his nutsack, and start doing a whole bunch of this. Like that's a little that not even a little. That's gay, man. Like they don't even do this with female suspects. And I've watched enough police videos to the point where even when they bring female officers to search women, they always use the whole back of the hand method and like, but with males, for some reason, it's the whole yeah. When you search them, you got to get all up on them and you got to do one of these real quick. Like, come on, bro. They be grabbing niggas' butts and shit. Like, come on, man. Chill out. Please stop doing this, officers. This is gay. This should be like outlaw. This should be against the law, bro. Stop grabbing dick and balls and ass cheeks, bro. That's gay. Look how he look how he you know he gripping his balls because the front of his pants is moving. Oh my god, bro. And then the crazy part is, bro, it's always white men. Hey, he talking about some. He tell you grabbing my dick and my nuts. That's disrespectful. Nah, brother, that's not disrespectful. That's gay. You grabbing somebody's dick and balls as a man. That's big geeks man activities, bro. Like I can't even. You know what I'm saying? To Masumi, he did it deep too, man. That's crazy. Oh my god, bro. Hey, this is insane work. So what would you do if a cop if a cop did it to you? You wanna know the crazy part, bro? I've had this same thing done to me. which is why I'm speaking. So, um, which is why I feel where he's coming from. I've did this situation has already been done to me. I've been stopped by the police too many times for this to have not been done to me. If people have never had this done to them, bro, it's the I would say this. It's the most degrading feeling of all time. Having another man reach and grab your ball sack and all that, reach around your nuts and like they scoop it up under your butt. Not like that. That's gay, bro. Please, like, come on, man. They gotta change that policy, man. I'm sorry. It's back on the street too. That's why I was saying, like, with women, that's not even like a thing. Like they when they do the whole search and they be going like this, and it's always with the back of the hand, even in the genital area. It's never, oh, front hand. Let me get up in here real quick. Like, what are y'all doing, bro? I be just thinking officers want to do that, bro. See, that's ridiculous. Cops messing the nut size of what's going on. I don't know what they doing, bro. Either they measuring people's nuts or they just want to get free feels. Something, bro. That's crazy. Tell me, no. Wait, what? Hold on. Don't tell me this black man is asking this. Hold on, bro. Hold on. That is. Oh my god. He just wants some so I can grab your dick and nuts. Oh my god, bro. This is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was a nuclear question for him to ask, man. So man, I can't. That's crazy. Yeah, that's too. That's you know what I'm saying. So imagine they find something on nuts. This crazy work, and the fact that he had something too, which is like, come on, bro. Is he finna do the same thing? See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. He like, man, he got the feel on his nuts. I gotta do the same thing, bro. Nah. He ain't finna be the only one right here grabbing nuts. Come on, bro. What is he doing? Did they? Well, he didn't pull away. Jesus Christ, boy, this nigga got he got massive titties, don't he? But he didn't pull away from y'all. So I get his frustration. His It said why twice search? Yeah, that's a you know what I'm saying. I can't that's another thing. They're like, oh bro, you being very suspicious and you being very hostile. I'm sorry, bro. Any man who gets his nuts grabbed by a police or any first of all, no, let's scratch that. Any man who gets his nuts grabbed by another man is gonna feel away. Even I don't care whether you're uh a geechee or not. And let me just use those words. If you a geech or if you're not a geech, bro, like you're gonna feel away as a man. Like, what are we talking about? Like, even men who like other men don't like a man that they don't find to be, I guess, they man grabbing they dick and balls. Like, as much as you would probably think, it's like, hold on, man, what you doing? Like, they don't you you going too crazy, bro. Like, don't no. Come on, bro. So I get his frustrations, bro. I'm sorry. I can't like this is one thing where it's like, come on, bro. What are we doing? And then tomorrow you did the whole pull away method and he didn't pull away from y'all, bro. You grabbed his balls, and if you another man grabbing somebody else's nuts and you don't flinch or kind of tense up, it's like, come on, bro. I think the reason that those other cops aren't gonna do that is because they know that this is too far, bro. Me grabbing somebody else's nuts, no. See, and then again, that's even more like egregious when people go into prison. Well, this is at least from what I've heard. You gotta do the whole like when you come back from visits and all that, bro. In order for people to know that you ain't got no contraband, you gotta do the whole strip out all your clothes, and you gotta like lift your nuts up, and they gotta like shine a flashlight. You gotta bend over, spread your cheeks, cough, and yeah, come on, gang. That's kind of he said, huh? Yeah, that's the same thing I said about that, bro. I'm like, oh no. And the most insane part, guess what? That's all in front of another man. You have to do that in front of another man, bro. I don't even care if it was in front of a woman. As a man, you bending over, using both your hands to open your butt and cough. Come on, bro. What are we doing? That's disgusting. Like what like come on, bro. Come on, bro. He not he finna have somebody else grab and do nuts, bro. Like what are we doing? Like so why they don't use an X-ray instead of this disgusting thing? Um that's definitely a good question, bro. That's a good question, Seven Low. You I think people would think, how would I say this? I think people would think to be like, they spend millions upon millions of dollars building new prisons, renovating prisons, building new sections of prisons and all that. Y'all got metal detectors and everything. You wouldn't think to be like, instead of us having an officer stand here with a flashlight like this, telling people to bend over, spread their cheeks, and cough, you would think they would just have an x ray machine like they do at airports and have everybody walk through here. Instead of you having to take your clothes off, you ain't got to do none of that. Stand right here through this x ray machine. We finna scan your body. Let's scan this person's body real quick. I like he got something shoved in his butt. Take him to the back, and then then you do the whole undress thing and then y'all pull whatever out of his ass, which is also gay. But I don't really know. That's a great question though, bro. Why don't they just invest in an X-ray machine? The same joint they got at the airports when you gotta stand there and go like this, and then they gotta send all that radiation through your body, and they gotta be like, I bet he ain't got nothing in his butt, so he good to go. What are we talking about, bro? They make all that money from people sitting in jails and all that and build new jails, but they won't do that. I'm pretty sure the only place that I seen that they got one of them machines is when I watched that video of that prison that they built in El Salvador where they housing all them people from like the MS-13s and whatever the other gang or whatever. They got that machine in there for them, which makes sense. We're being run by horrible people who needs a win. What? Sorry, I made a camera that can see through clothes back in '99 since they've had a decade to improve upon, but we the public can't know about it. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro, but shout out to you. Well, I kind of do know what you're talking about with your first message, but your second message really makes no sense. So I hope we don't end up in those situations. Yeah, I definitely won't end up in those situations, brother. Well, I gotta bend over for another man and cough and spit in my butt. Not happening. That's too. That's backdooria. Too much backdooria activity. What's up, Segbon Joker? Just call you Joker, bro. If they search him again, it's something up, bro. What is that officer saying? He's saying a whole bunch of nothing, bro, and that's blowing me. Man, shut up. You ain't ready for it. Come on, bro. This is doing too much. He ain't even move. What are you talking about? Come on, man. Come on, man. We gotta move on, bro. This is gay. Come on, officer. He getting too much joy out of this, bro. I ain't. No, man. Look at this, bro. Look at this. This is illegal activities, man. I'm sorry, bro. This first of all, this officer's his fronts is standing, so I know he's up to no good. He's blowing me right now, bro. Like look at this. Why, bro? Why are you doing that, man? It This right here. This is crazy. He digging too much. That's what I'm saying. What he want Dookie on his fingers? Like what he trying to see what he trying to see what this man nuts smell like? Too much. I'll not do that with an animal. Man. This is crazy, bro. You keep talking about the blade of your hand, bro. What is it, man? Aside from the fact that they, aside from the fact they did find something, I still don't agree with the fact that they dug all in this man's butt, bro. Not, see, look, nah, bro. I feel like they violating him now, bro. He did he stick his fingers in his mouth? Oh my god, bro. I'm sorry. See, remember when you asked me the question of like, what would I do if somebody did this to me? I've never had nobody try to stick they first of all. Now that's where I'm drawing the line. An officer tries to stick his fingers in my mouth. Oh, it's over. I am going nuclearly insane, bro. It's over with him. Whatever fingers he think he finna stick in my mouth, bro, he gonna lose them fingers. He won't have no fingers, bro. Done deal. Don't even play with me. Come on, bro. Okay, they I ain't gonna lie. They might need to lock him up because he is wearing MCM sandals. MCM ain't been popular since 2015, 2016, possibly even 2014. But the last years that you should have been wearing MCM is 20, maybe 2017, bro. And the book bags were never popular. But the sandals might have, you might have can pushed MCM sandals to like 2021, maybe. But 2020, it, that's a stretch though, bro. But popular, like popping, where it was okay to wear, 2017. You shouldn't be wearing these. He's wearing these in 2024. Nah, that's bad. That's bad feats, man. Come on, bro. Get it. What is it? Bro, come on, man. I hate when officers do that. Like, yeah, bro, it smell like weed, and we found shake on the ground. Bro, even if, come on, bro, even if it's some shake in that, if you gonna try to take somebody to jail, charge somebody with some shake being on the ground, you doing too much. It's not even gonna hold up in court, bro. It's not enough for it to be like arrestable. Like, oh man, look, you gotta go ahead and sit in jail for like 3 months because you had like two pieces of shake on the floor. Come on, bro, stop it. Yeah, come on, man. This is getting a little too. You know what I'm saying? Cocaine and meth. What is he doing with it though? Is he like putting it on the seat? Or is he like putting it in his butt or something? What is he doing? Is he trying to put it in his butt or something? I don't understand what he's doing. This is kind of a hard watch, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Please, bro. Just connect, bro. Please. What do you mean can't connect, bro? That's blowing me. Oh my god, man. This shit gonna make me in my stream game. Like, come on, bro. Why is it doing that? What do you mean? No, no. What are you talking about, bro? Yes, bro. Just close it, bro. Please. This is really pissing me off, man. Timestamp is 15:09. Oh my god, bro. This fucking PC is ass. I bad, y'all, man. My fucking stream crashed. Bro, I don't care about opening that, bro. Please, come on. Thank you, bro. Jesus. Oh my god. That is so annoying, bro. No, stop asking me that. You look like the guy from the video where he says lack of a father. What, nigga? Shut up, nigga. I don't even know what you talking about, bro. You talking about some bullshit. I'm assuming whatever the hell it is, it probably ain't even funny, bro. Shut up, nigga. My stream crashed. I'm trying to get my stream back up, bro. You want to talk to me about videos and bullshit? Let me start my stream again, man. Like the stream and subscribe, nigga. And shut up before I get pissed. $2 of my stream, bro. Just literally nuked my whole joint. Let's try this again, bro. Jesus. Alright, come on, bro. Disposing drugs. What is he doing, though? Jesus. Yeah, he's an idiot, man. Shout out to him though, man. He did his thing. What's this blue check next to? Never mind. Whatever. Let me go pee, man. I'm not even in the mood for all this, bro. It's like weed in here. Or like Black and Mild or something. Ain't got tripping. Alright, let's get in like 2 more reactions. Just because my stream crashed. Oh, let me go up here and right to this Tommy NFG joint. Jesus. When rebranding fails. Let's see. Let me see this video, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Speed, if I'm being honest, I remember I said this in one of my other streams. Speed has the greatest rebrand of all time. Like if there's gonna be a face, or if you could put a face on rebranding, Speed would definitely be the face of that, bro. I don't know how he did it. I don't know what the change was. Maybe it was the people he was around, or maybe he found the team or something and just started to do the whole rebrand. Maybe it was, I don't know, maybe he went through a little something, but his rebrand was the greatest rebrand ever, bro. I can't lie to you, man. I can't front my move. This was the greatest rebrand of all time. If we being technical, as far as for content creators. Jesus, what was he doing? That's a fact. I think. I mean, Sneeko went through different, I guess you could say, quote unquote, phases of rebranding, because it wasn't just him going from this right here, which was like very informative content or whatever the case may be. His line and Loki look kind of crazy, but him giving out very informative, just dope content in general. I didn't really watch much of it, but I have seen like bits and pieces. He didn't go from that to this automatically. Like he did this. Well, he went from, hold on, he went from this to, like, I guess you could say, quote unquote, red pill. Well, not even quote unquote. He went from this to red pill to maybe something else, and then he's now doing this. And I wouldn't say he's streaming with these people. I've seen the whole controversy behind this. Sneeko has been kind of milking this whole topic for about maybe 3 weeks now. But then again, he has every right to, because this bald headed idiot and this guy did lie on him. It was like, oh man, he played the song and he didn't play the song, and it was a lot of controversy behind him and saying he don't like Jewish people. Well, them people saying he don't like Jewish people. He didn't say he don't like Jewish people. It was just, it's a lot. That was a lot. I can't lie to you, bro. I'm being so for real. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't call his rebranding terrible though. So I think Sneeko always been he's always been one of the people that was extra not controversial, but he didn't say stuff that everybody liked. He's never been that type of dude to be like, oh, let me follow the masses and say what everybody, let me do what everybody else is doing and say what everybody else is thinking. He's like, no, I'm a well, not say what everybody else is thinking, say what everybody else is saying. I'm gonna just say what people are thinking, but are scared to say. That's Sneeko in a nutshell, if you ask me. That's true. Then again, though, bro, I can't even. How would I put this, bro? And not even in a nice way. I think for everybody that's saying that this is a rebrand for him, as far as like he's rebranding his content, most, how would I say this? We haven't seen him do anything. We haven't seen him do anything outside of him saying that, yo, I'm getting into clothes now. And he likes reading, which a clothes thing is just business. And him reading helps his mental brain, helps his brain power, and helps him expand his vocabulary and ability to understand conversation with certain people. Outside of that, you don't I can't say that this is a rebrand. What are we saying? Are you saying like, oh bro, he's not doing no more streams with celebrities, or he's not doing no more streams where he's opening PO boxes and doing this, and he gonna be doing reading streams? Nobody knows what he's gonna do with content at all. Only person that knows that is him. You don't know what he's gonna do, man. So we can I don't think we can say that this is a rebrand for him in general. We acting like, yo, he wiped everything off his page and was like, yo, bro, I'm not posting no more content that people like or that people was watching before, and I'm going to strictly this. I think this is a far reach, and personally, this is a bunch of this might be a bunch of dick riding. I'm gonna just be all the way real. As far as with everybody doing the whole, yo, he's rebranding, yo, he's trying to, what's the word people be saying that they be posting when it's like whenever somebody mentions his name, the word performative. I don't think most people understand the definition of that word, but I don't think he's being performative. I don't think he's doing this for other people to look at him and be like, "Yo, bro, that's that's cool," or "Yo, bro, I want people to like me for being able to read." No, I think he wants to do this and telling other people that, yo, you should do this because this is good for you. Which reading is fundamental. That's something I've been told my whole life. I'm just sorry for me being long winded, but I think it's gonna be a bunch of dick riding he's gonna say. I ain't gonna lie to you. And that was like 2022, I think. Maybe early 2023. Jesus. See, but that's the thing though. I'm gonna go back to what I said again. I don't think this is a rebrand, if I'm being honest with you, bro. Like you, and then again, I can be wrong, but I don't think you'll be able to call this a rebrand for what he's doing. Let me throw rebrand in heavy quotations until he comes back and he does content. And he's doing something different. Then you'll be like, okay, he's rebranding. But this is him being like, yo, I want to focus on myself, self health, um, bettering me, and I want to launch a clothing brand. I will still be doing content. This is another thing. People saying like, oh man, he's never gonna stream again. He posted, yo, bro, I will never stop streaming. I'm never gonna not stream, gang. He just not been streaming because he's focused on something else. He's gonna stream again though, bro. I think people gotta, you can put as much speculation on something as you want because you have your own brain. So it's like, oh, this is what I think he's doing. But until he says he's rebranding, gang, I think we should take what he's doing. Take everything with a grain of salt you see on the internet. Let's stop taking everything like, all right, bro, he's doing this because he wants to change and he wants people to look at him different. I don't really think he cares for much of that. In a sense, he does because he's a content creator. You gotta care, but come on, bro, let's be serious. Shout out Brian. Hey man, this picture is kind of crazy. I don't really like this fit right here, but Well, by the Coliseum, that's tough. But these boots got too many straps on. What is these belts? What is these BB Simon belts strapped to some boots? I guess that's a little different though. That's a fact. I do agree with that sentiment though. That he was probably sitting back like, yo, bro, what am I gonna do now? That I just he did Mafia Don 3 was the last joint. He hit 1 million subs most all time. It's like, what are we like? Where am I? You know what I'm saying? No 6-7, but where am I gonna go now? What am I gonna do after I hit 1 million subs, bro? Like I don't know what I don't like where would he go from here? Like I would say he could just do a bunch of like laid back. Well, really, if we been all the way honest, he can do whatever he want to do after he did this, bro. He ain't got to do no more subathon, mafiathon, nothing. He could just come back and stream and do whatever he want to do. It ain't got to be nothing extravagant and big or whatever. But knowing him, he did something like this. He's gonna want to go big and go home. So I get it. See, then again, I think this is dick riding from Tommy. I'm gonna have to hard disagree with you here, Tommy. I'm gonna put it like this to you, gang. No, I think no matter what he does, bro, there's this subsection on the internet that's gonna diss him and be like, oh man, is him showing the time of thing probably kind of crazy? I guess you can say that, but how would I put it, bro? No matter what he does, there's gonna be these people on the internet, this little subsection group of people that's gonna hate on everything he do. Like you said this in the beginning, he could save a cat from a burning tree, and he could literally he could do a standing vertical jump, grab the cat out of the tree while the tree is falling simultaneously, run across the street and put the cat on the ground, and literally he's just literally pull a Superman move. And people are gonna look at that and be like, nah, bro, he only saved that cat because he was being performative. He was being performative to save that cat, bro. That wasn't even like, nah, I don't really like that. Come on, bro. No matter, I think no matter what he do, people gonna hate on it. Like the man could the man could be walking and bend down and tie a shoe, and somebody else could be recording him. Not even somebody that's with him. Somebody across the street could be recording this man. Maybe, bro, he bent down to tie his shoe like he had aura. It's like, come on, bro. It's people that I think if you sitting here, if you got enough energy to sit there and hate on that man for all that time, bro, you got a little too much time on your hands, brother, man. You could be putting that into something else being productive. I'm being serious. And I only see a lot of this, bro, because I watch other creators that see the comments that they leave on Kai's, what's the name? I don't see the comments in general because I can't go soul searching for that. It's too much for me. Even if he wrote down notes, they'll be like, bro, he's writing that down, but he's not even he's he's writing it down, but he's not even gonna use that information. He's gonna write it down. He wrote it down just for the video. Come on, bro. So whatever he does, he's damned if he do, damned if he doesn't. So I can't agree with that one. I'm being honest. I ain't gonna lie. They they never got bogus in this joint. They put him they AI a version of him doing this, but as a teenage mutant ninja turtle, and that was crazy. Oh my god, bro! I ain't gonna lie. They cooked Rakai for this one, and for first of all, why did he flip to the middle of the book to start reading? Shout out to Rakai, man. But come on, gang, you should have knew this was gonna happen. Why would you set yourself up for this type of failure? Knowing him, he don't care though. But whatever. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am glad that I got out of school right before oh Jesus, he said I can hear a voice on Twitch. Jesus Christ. I might have to redo this whole joint, bro. That's crazy. I didn't even unmute myself. I'm an idiot. I just went through half that video and y'all couldn't even hear what I was just saying. For like these academics, like an idiot. But let me go through this video again. It'll be much shorter this time. When rebranding fails. I ain't gonna lie, Speed does look crazy right here. But Speed probably went through the greatest rebrand of all time. If I'm being all the way 100. Speed's rebrand needs to be studied. That's one for the books, bro. Definitely, definitely greatest rebrand ever. Compared to the stuff he was saying when he was in this room versus what he does now was like you can't even compare the two, bro. Like we gotta we gotta commend Speed for his rebrand joint. Shout out to him for that. Jesus. That's probably why his mama walked in and was like, "Yeah, you better stop all this streaming. I ain't playing with you, man." And then he had to move out and win with his daddy. Shout out Speed, man. I can't even. But the thing is, Sneeko didn't just jump from this version of Sneeko to this version of Sneeko. Sneeko went through like a couple different phases of him doing what he was doing to him doing what he was doing, like him doing this, like very informative information, giving videos or like inspiring people. Him then he went to the red pill joint, and then he got like overly canceled after that and was streaming. He might have been on like Rumble or whatever he was on, and then now he's back on YouTube and he's doing these type of streams. But I think Sneeko is just the type of this is the vibe he give me. Sneeko, one of the dudes that he what everybody else is scared to say, Sneeko is gonna say it. That's the person he is. Well, not I'm not gonna say that's his whole personality, but that's the vibe he give me. Whatever somebody what people are thinking, most of us are thinking, Sneeko's is gonna say it on his platform and be like, yo, everybody else is scared to say this. I'm gonna say this either about a person or about a certain subject. He's gonna voice his opinion. Well, really everybody's opinion, but it's just coming from him because he's already been canceled. I ain't gonna lie. This dude right here, he do meth, clavicular calf, whatever his name is. He does meth, so I can't take him serious. And if this is supposed to be like the peak looks maxer, if you supposed to want to look like this is crazy. I would never want to look like that. Jesus, that's a fact. Jesus. Then again, and this is also something I don't really think most people understand. Well, I think people do understand how rebrands work, but this man never said that he was rebranding, bro. Like he never nothing about what he's doing right now screams, "Oh, Kai is rebranding." The man simply is working out, taking care of his health, reading to understand words better and get better at having conversations and speaking, and starting a clothing line. Nothing about what he's doing right now says, yo, all the content I made before, I'm no longer gonna make now. And everything is about my clothing brand and reading. What gives people the vibe to be like, yo, Kai is only he's no longer gonna do what he did before. What makes people say that? I think that's just like a hunch that people have, and you can have a hunch, bro. Like you can go and speculate and do all of whatever. I'm not gonna do no speculating. Now, could people be right? Yes, but let's wait for him to say that. I don't did the video he dropped when he did the whole I quit thing, which was the clickbait, but that was just to launch his clothing brand, like let people know, like yo, that's what I'm working on. This is not a hard like reset. He didn't hit the reset button. It was like, yo, I'm changing my content, y'all. I don't know whether y'all gonna like it or not, but like, nah, bro, I'm just showing y'all what I do when I'm not streaming. Like when I'm not streaming, this is what I'm gonna be doing. I don't really understand the whole like, oh, he rebranded thing. I bet you he's gonna make another video when Kai starts back streaming and Kai's relatively doing the same thing. They'll be like, oh man, he didn't rebrand. He was just telling us that this is what he wants to do. Come on, bro. It's not a rebrand, no gang. If I'm being honest. And this clip so old. That's like early 2023. I mean, no matter. I'm gonna put it like this, bro. No matter what Kai does, people are gonna hate him, bro. People are gonna hate him or hate on him. That's just. I think that's what comes with the whole being a big streamer thing. People are gonna criticize what you do. It's the. I feel like it's the same. I feel like it's kind of the same thing with him and Speed. The only difference is, I think the people who may criticize Speed for whatever he do, the barking or the being obnoxious, yelling, whatever, it's not as loud as it is for when they hating on Kai. And I think it also might be a larger percentage of people that whatever wave, whatever time it is, when okay, look, put it like this: when it's time to hate on a certain creator, the people that hate on Kai are gonna go and do that same thing to another creator. It's like it's kind of a thing where it's like it comes in waves. Like people are gonna hate on certain people, and other people are gonna get glazed and whatever. And it's not a rebrand, though, gang. I don't think it's a rebrand. Maybe I'm tripping though. Shout out Brian. Jesus Christ. Hold on, boy. This fit looked kind of crazy, didn't it? Maybe I'm tripping. Jesus. What is these? Is these BB Simon belts strapped to his boots with leather pants? Taking the picture by the Coliseum. This picture is kind of tough though. The boots just look kind of crazy to me. Shout out to him though. Yeah, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. I think him sitting back and being like, "Yo, I don't." Him coming back to content and being like, "Yo, me trying to do a whole nother subathon and me trying to break a whole nother record." I don't really think that that was his. I don't think that that was him. How would I put this? I don't think that was in his. I don't think that's the mindset that he was in, like, or what he was thinking. Like, yo, he did announce this was the last subathon that he was gonna do. He hit the million sub mark, and it's like, well, what's next? You know what I'm saying? What's the next great milestone that I want to accomplish, or whatever the case may be? Which I understand that. I can agree with that wholeheartedly. Like, what do I do after this? After I've accomplished something that nearly was probably impossible, bro. I don't think anybody imagined that somebody could sit there and get a million subs, bro, which is crazy to even say. I don't think this is a flex thing though. If I'm I don't think this is a flex thing. Him doing this, I don't think it's like, yo, let me flex the time real quick to show them that I'm reading over the time. I think it's a thing where it's like, even if he started off his videos reading and he posted the video and it was 5 minutes and he said like, yo, I think he said something about like reading for 15 minutes a day or something like that. Or I forgot what he how he worded it. But it's something where it's like, all right, let me show them that I'm actually doing what I'm doing. And people would have hated on this regardless, whether he showed it, whether he didn't show it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? If I'm being honest. I guess that's why he quit. Well, he didn't quit, gang. I don't. He didn't quit streaming. He didn't say he quit streaming. So I ain't gonna just assume that. Since you're from Chicago, let me ask Bron or Jordan. Bron. And then again, I think a lot of this Koreans quote unquote hate spread whatever is coming from TikTok and Twitter, two of the most toxic places of all time. Why his shirt don't fit? And he talk with his tongue. That's a lie. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, yeah, that would have made it better. Him writing down notes and being like, "Yo, bro, let me show y'all the notes I wrote down to be like to show y'all that I'm understanding the information that I'm reading out of this book." Like people wouldn't have took that and be like, "Yo, bro, you see he misspelled the word people." What are we talking about, gang? Like, no, that don't even make sense, bro. Said people can't love to see someone trying to be a good guy and start reading and study. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's it's popular. It's a popular thing to hate on people. I've noticed this about the internet. It's a popular thing to hate on somebody, and it's a lame thing to give somebody props and credit. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like giving. How would I put this into a sentence? It's sort of like when you having a conversation with somebody, or you may say something, and somebody will be like, "Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you just glazing, bro. You really glazing right now. Whole time, like glazing and dick riding, those two words are used nowadays as." Yo, bro, you telling the truth, but I don't want to say you're telling the truth, so I'm gonna just say you glazing and you dick riding. Why not just say that I'm telling the truth, gang? Like that's kind of like what they do. And the new word now that people be using is cope, which I don't really think most people know what the definition of cope is. They just use it when people are talking and be like, yeah, we're having a conversation about this. And it's like, nah, bro, that's cope. You're just coping. Like, come on, gang. Y'all hear new words for the first time on TikTok and Twitter, or see them for the first time and be like, yeah, bro, I'm just gonna start using this in my everyday life now. And when people stop using it, I'm gonna stop using it. Come on, bro. That's clowned out. I ain't rocking with that. People would have hated regardless, though. Being honest, that see you see my point. He he does okay. People cook him for the timer thing. Now I don't understand or know this word. Let me look up the word, its meaning, and synonyms to this word. People clown him. Oh man, he doesn't even know that word, bro. He doesn't know that word. See, he's dumb. Come on, bro. People gonna dick ride this. They gonna dick ride and dick eat this nigga regardless, bro. I'm being 100. He was never gonna win. He can't win for losing. I'm being 100. Exactly. Jesus Christ, I ain't gonna lie. I seen a Ninja Turtles version of Rakai reading this book, boy. That was hilarious. I can't say they did, but I can say this: they did him wrong when they put that Ninja Turtle AI thing over his body and made him look crazy. But me, I'm already knowing Rakai probably didn't care nothing about that, bro. But and first of all, why is he starting in the middle of the book and reading? Like, yeah, he can't take nothing serious in life, bro. Shout out to him though. Bro. I think I'm glad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be low key glad. I'm glad I got out of school before a lot of things. I was out of school way before AI came into play. Artificial intelligence or whatever the case may be. When I was in school, AI was Allen Iverson, bro. Like we took AI and was like, oh, bro, it's artificial intelligence now. Allen Iverson no longer has his two initials anymore. It's like, come on, bro. I'm glad I got out of school before everything. The whole woke thing or them supposedly trying to take black history out of like education and all that. Bro, I remember I remember when I remember when I was in school, bro. I think this was either my junior or my senior year, bro. I remember my teacher. I think it was for like this financial literacy class I had called One Goal. I remember my teacher coming and sitting down. She told me and like three other students this. She was like, "Yeah, the CPS Chicago Public Schools had a board had like I think they had like a meeting, a board meeting, or something like that, whatever, for like all the teachers. And she said something about that they was gonna start teaching about the LGBTQ in school and all that. And I looked at her and I'm like, what? Like, what you mean they gonna start teaching about all that in school? Like, what you? So you talking about we gonna have to learn this? And she was like, nah. It's gonna be way like after y'all, like y'all gonna been graduated, and this gonna get integrated into schools like way down the line. And I remember it. I want to say this was a couple. This might have been a couple months ago, bro. I think some parents had like I think pulled their kid. They pulled their kid out of like sixth grade or like some I think a fifth grade, sixth grade class or something like that because they was teaching about the LGBTQ or something like that. And I think they took him and was like transferred him out to school or put him in another school because I think he said something about he don't want to learn this or his parents was like, nah, we not cool with this. And I told that teacher straight up, I'm like, bro, do you know how many people are gonna be upset with this, bro? Because if first of all we taking black history out of school to replace it with the LGBTQ, shout out to the LGBTQ, bro. No disrespect to y'all, but we replacing black history with that. Come on, bro. We gotta find some common sense, some common ground. And keep in mind, this was in 2000, I think either 17 or 2018 when this was told to me. And I graduated in 2018. So this might have been 2017. This was crazy. And it's 2026 now, bro. Almost 10 years ago. See what I'm saying? I mean, no matter what he does, bro, they gonna dick ride. So I can't even I can't even say I'm surprised. I'm gonna be all be honest with you. Nah, Tommy. We ain't trying to hear that, man. You being performative for the video to try to say, "Oh man, I don't need to use AirPods. I don't need to use AirPods because I like using headphones that are plugged in." Come on, bro. Stop playing, Tommy. We ain't trying to hear that, boy. Stop lying. You being performative with the headphones. See, you see how big of a glazer I sounded. You see what I sounded like right there? A major dick muncher. I think everybody's fashion, well, at least your fashion change, your fashion sense should have changed within the last 4 years. I think that right there might have been for the pictures. You know what I'm saying? Whoever was taking pictures of him. Now there might have been some dope pictures. Was he being performative? I don't really think. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, whatever. Said Kai created fans that doesn't match with what he's doing now. Uh, you could in a way, bro. In a way, you can say that, but then again, I think, how would I say this? I think the people that hate on him are, I don't think they were ever fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have people that hate watch you, bro. Like, people that hate watch you, or people that come and watch your stuff just to complain. So I don't really think he created a fan base that don't rock with what he do now. Because then again, like I said, he how would I say this? He hasn't put out content right now to make us think like, yo, okay, he's rebranding his whole thing. Like when Tommy saying this whole, oh, he's rebranded, isn't it doesn't really match. It doesn't really, how would I say this? It doesn't make sense because for one, somebody rebranding game, he would have took every picture off of his page, wiped all that down, made a whole new channel and been like, yo, bro, this is what I'm on now. This is what I'm doing. X, Y, and Z, whatever, whatever. All right, let me post some videos on my main channel because look, Kai isn't a YouTuber. He's not a YouTuber. So he doesn't make YouTube videos. At least not anymore. He's a streamer. One of the biggest streamers in the world. So until he streams again and shows like, yo, I'm doing reading segments in my stream, or we gonna get in Discord and we gonna start reading. And I'm not doing PO box openings no more. I'm not going and traveling doing random trips to Walmart and stuff like that, joking with his homies. I don't think that's changing. So that's my thought process. At least it's me being a grown man. I'm not really into the whole, oh man, Kai's starting a clothing brand, bro. He's changed. He's not gonna do the same content anymore. That don't give me that vibe, gang. Like, I think people are thinking too deep into what he's doing right now. They like, oh bro, he's changing. He's not the same anymore. I don't think people work hard to stay the same neither. You know what I'm saying? So even if he did change, if he changed himself as a person, as far as outside of what he does outside of content, versus him changing what he does for content, those are two different things. I don't think people can separate Casanat from content versus Casanat the person, like the actual human in human form. They can only see him from, oh, he's a content creator, so Everything he does is for content. No, gang, he's a human outside of life, bro. He just likes to do certain things now, and he wants to document it. The only difference is the world is full of dick riders, and people are going to dick ride everything he does, no matter what it may be, bro. That's what I take from it. If I'm being 100 with you, bro. Haters hate him because he said I quit. Meanwhile, he's making a whole bunch of money. Exactly. It was like the whole school thing when he said he was when he said he was launching a school for the kids in Nigeria, for the kids in Africa, whatever. And people were like, "Oh man, well, why hasn't he posted about building the school yet? Why hasn't he posted about that? We haven't seen anything about him building the school. He's never posted anything about it. He lied about building the school. He just wants money from his fans so he can spend it on clothes." I don't think people understand the fact that it takes years to build a school, bro. Especially that we're not talking government funded. Government funds here, construction workers, go build this school. This is how big the school should be. Here are the floor plans. Get it done by said date. This is one black man that has to go through the government in Nigeria to be like, yo, I want to build this school. Let's get the land. Let me buy the land. Let's see how big the school gonna be. You gotta buy textbooks. You gotta buy desk, chairs. Water has to work. Bathrooms. Like teachers have to be hired. Like it's a lot that goes into that. I think people are thinking, yo, you could wake up and 7 days later a school is gonna be built. What are we talking about? Said, to be honest, not take more than 2 years. If I'm gonna be honest with you, Seven Low, that'll definitely take more than 2 years. It's a school up the street from me. I'm not gonna say the name of the school. It's a high school for sure. That high school took about 4 or 5 years for them to build, bro. I remember riding past that same location and it was an empty plot of land. That that's gonna take some time to build. Also, let me focus back on what I said. Government funded. The city of Chicago built that school. Casanat is building a school. And if I'm not mistaken, he brought the people from Nigeria, the people who helping, like people who helping him with the whole school thing in Nigeria. And I think Nigeria gonna be putting up some money, or the city gonna be putting up some money with him or something like that. It's like it's a work in progress, game. Like he's not the United States government that's building a school. That's not it don't work like that. Not with one human. Now, if it was a whole group, different. One man, nah, bro, he's not finna build no school. In less than 4 years, he's not building a school, gang. I'm sorry. I don't think so. I don't think that's happening. It's not Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, that's kind of a no brainer, Tommy. If people when people start back the whole, yo, I love casting that thing, everybody that's hating on him is gonna be a dick rider and jump back like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, casting that doing his thing now. He's not being performative. It's gonna be a bunch of dick riding if I'm being 100. In Saudi Arabia, we build schools in 1 year or less, and it's big. Seven Low. I do hope you understand the fact that people who are in Saudi Arabia, like Saudi got some money. Like Saudi Arabia offered Cristiano Ronaldo $1 billion to come play for their soccer team. And he accepted the money. Y'all have billions of dollars, a whole bunch of oil money. I would hope y'all can build schools in 1 year or less. And they would be big schools. I'm just being 100 here, brother. Like that would be like me saying, yeah, this, the United States government should they should be able to build aircraft in at least less than 2 years and have it performing well too. That was a no brainer, gang. I would think Saudi could, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got some money over there, brother. That was gonna happen. And it's a lot of y'all that got a lot of money. I mean, bro, I don't think that Castanet is gonna be affected by that. He got so many people and enough people that rock with him when he drops that, and let alone him being a part of AMP. I guess you would call this me glazing now. He's gonna drop this clothing brand, bro, and more than likely, 1,000 times out of 1,000, I can bet every dollar in my pocket, people are going to buy whatever Castanet drops, and they're gonna be rocking it. Are people gonna still glaze and make fun of it or whatever? Sure, they do it with everything. But who he is, they gonna drop. They gonna drop. He gonna drop that merch, and people are gonna wear it, bro. I don't think he's worried about people not buying it or people clowning his gear. He knew that was gonna happen, bro. Like people dick ride. What are we doing? Then again, this is all speculation, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This video was full of a lot of This video was full of a lot of dick riding and glazing, Tommy. I'm not even gonna lie to you, brother man, but and a whole lot of reaching too. I don't think Kaz quitting streaming or quitting doing content in general, but if that's what you take from it, that's what you take from it, bro. Speeds be around crazy winners for real time. Bro went from being a twigger in his mom's basement to becoming the mayor of Peru for 1 hour. Jesus. When Tommy rebranded into having no fro. Tommy's cuts always get flamed. Jesus. Man, speed in the beginning was nothing but a minstrel show. So happy we rebranded instead of role playing as an ape. Jesus, boy. Rebrand that cut, bro. Worst rebrand. Was the Twitter logo going from Bluebird to an X? I saw someone in his comments. Well, I saw someone in his comments glaze him for drinking water. Jesus, boy. So, oh, I get what you're saying. You mean in Africa, poor workers and hard. Uh, no, what I'm saying, what I meant by what I was saying, Seven Low, is it's gonna be harder for one man to get a school built and pay everybody to build it. Plus, you just added on some workers. People have to build this school, which means you have to come out of pocket for that. And Kai's not a billionaire, so he's going to pay people to build the school. Like people got to build this. He ain't gonna go out there and build it. You know what I'm saying? So stuff got to get done. And what I'm saying is he's one man. So this is gonna take some time, gang. It ain't gonna get done fast. Basically, it's just what I'm saying, bro. Said they're gonna buy no matter what. Yep, unless Kyle release ugly clothes. Even if he release ugly clothes, bro, people still gonna buy it. No doubt. I'm not saying it can't be trash or people not gonna clown it or whatever, but people are gonna buy his clothes, gang. I mean, it just may once again this may sound like Glaze, but this is Castanet we talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's not like some Rudy Poo individual that we, you know what I'm saying, that we don't care about. It's like, oh man, nobody's gonna take Kai serious in the fashion industry or him making clothes. I'm pretty sure people said the same thing about Kanye West. Kanye West is an artist. Oh, why is Kanye releasing clothes? Why is Kanye releasing shoes? If Kanye released shoes and they trash, ain't nobody gonna wear them. Look at Yeezys. People bought them shoes like hotcakes, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the rate that people go to McDonald's, they was buying Kanye West shoes. They wasn't just sitting on the shelf, bro. Cost of building a school in Africa, pretty cheap, 100K and 50K. I mean, unless you built a school, bro, I don't know that to be true. You know what I'm saying? Once again, it's a lot more that goes into that. You have to you have to buy the land, then you have to build the school. You have to pay the people that work at the school. You have to pay the people that's gonna dig the foundation. You gotta pay for heavy machinery. Like a lot goes into building, is what I'm saying, bro. Like how much do you think honestly that if you think personally that man is gonna take like that it's only gonna take him about 100 to 200K, and I'm talking just American dollars to build that school, bro? I think you're completely wrong on this one. Said can't go more than 200K. So maximum, I highly doubt that, gang. I'm being all the way 100. I'm being 100 with you, bro. It's a lot of rules and regulations to it though, but I highly doubt it's only gonna take that man $200,000 to build that school, bro. I'm being so for real. Like maybe I guess maybe if you talking okay, maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Is you talking like 200,000 American dollars and then transferring that into Nigerian money and building a school? Maybe I could see what you're saying now. If that's what you're saying, then I get your point. But that it still may cost him more. You can search up how much to build a school. It's not the same as cost in the U.S. Oh, if you're talking about cost of dollars here versus dollars there, you may have a point there. I see what you're saying. I can see that, but I still think he may spend close to a half a ticket, bro. He may spend maybe 500 to build that school, bro. The 100 to 200K is like, eh. You know what I'm saying? Then again, we don't know how big the school gonna be. We don't know the floor plans and none of that. So I'ma just, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay in my I guess you could say my proverbial tax bracket or my proverbial place of because I ain't never shit. The only thing I can tell you I've ever built is a goddamn shit. I've built a couple dressers. I've built like some nightstands. I've built a couple nightstands. I've built like I built a couple TV stands too. What else have I built? Yeah, that's it. I've taken like some doors off some hinges too. I don't know if that count, but everything else I don't really know what I'm talking about. So I'm let me just stay in my place real quick. You know what I'm saying? But let me get to this Jimmy High Roller video. Let's see what Jimmy talking about. Jesus. I thought it couldn't get any worse. Let's see. Hold on real quick. Man, I need to get a new tripod ASAP, bro. It blows me having to deal with this. This tripod is so trash. All right, Jimmy High Roller. So I have a question. Are you in a brick wall house? Are you asking me? Is the house that I'm living in made out of bricks, or are you asking me is the wall behind me brick? Like what you asking? Is it the first question or the second one? I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what you asking me. Since I was a kid, I wonder if a strong man can punch the American house and went through the same wall. Same in movies. Uh, for the most part, no. I mean, how would I put this? Unless the walls are hollow, like most. How would I put this? Most walls, like even this one, it's drywall behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like drywall is a thin sheet of, I guess you would say, material that they use to put up walls, and then they kind of plaster stuff on to the front of it, and it makes it like thicker so it can hold up. Also, so it's kind of, I'm not gonna say it's like sound. It's a sound thing, but it's also kind of a sound thing too. Because if this was just drywall, everything that I'm saying right now would be able to be heard in another room. Like if you didn't have the TV on and all that, it'd be like you standing in the same room as me. But how am I gonna put this? How am I gonna answer your question? Say yeah, but I don't think you can punch. I don't think it can handle a punch. Well, I say this: any any wall you punch, depending on how hard you punch or how hard your fist is, you can this wall can be punched through if somebody tried hard enough. Now, I'm not saying that you gonna punch through it and ain't nothing gonna happen to your hand. You more than likely gonna break some knuckles, fracture your wrist or something like that, unless you just been punching through walls your whole life. But to answer your question, it's if I punch this wall, my hand is not gonna go through the next room. That's not gonna happen. Like it'll break through and puncture it, yeah. But if we talking with an axe, axes are going through most walls. Yes, the axe will definitely go through this wall. Go through this wall in the next room. Say yeah, but I mean, if you punch it hard, is it gonna make a huge dent? Yeah, you punch it hard enough, or you punch it hard enough, kick the wall or something like that. Yeah, it's gonna leave a huge dent in the wall, gang. But you're gonna have to really kick though. It's not like, see that's why I was explaining the difference between this wall and a sheet of drywall. If you slap a piece of drywall, you'll punch it and like it'll be the whole thing will collapse basically. But a wall like this, brother, you punch that joint, you tearing your hand up, gang. You have to go to the doctor after. Maybe unless, well, even if you're adrenaline pumping, you still going. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to answer your question, yes and no. You can punch a hole through it, but it's not gonna be like the movies. Like when the Rock punched through the wall and grabbed what's his name? I forget dude name, but when he punched through the wall and grabbed dude, it's not gonna be like that. No, that's not. I mean, unless you live in like an extra cheap house, or unless you live in like a trailer park or something like that, you could do it. But in an actual house, no. And also, you're not punching through a wall and punching through the brick. Like it's layers to the crib. So no, that's not happening. Just not Marvel the Avengers. Sorry, but I don't think I'll feel safe sleeping behind walls like this. Uh well then again it depends on what your house is made of on the outside. You know what I'm saying? The walls on the inside of the house, depending on where you live, the walls not made of brick, bro. Like this is all drywall and paint. Like this is drywall and paint. The outside is brick though. Like depending on like if you shot at a brick house with like a 50 cal round from like a sniper rifle, it'll go through the crib. But if you shoot through a crib, like, and I'm not talking about just hitting, I'm not talking about going through the windows. I'm talking about actually shooting the brick. If you shoot a brick house with a pistol, it's not going through the crib, gang. Unless you like standing like over extra close, gang. You know what I'm saying? That's my point, though. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being 100 with you. Yo, your mic is muted. Shut up, nigga. My mic not muted, bitch ass little boy. Fuck you, talking about. I'm having a whole conversation with somebody in here, and your dick riding ass while my mic muted, bitch. By the way, in Saudi Arabia, it's illegal. It's illegal to build American type drywall house due to unsafe. Well, it also be hot as hell over there, so I would imagine you probably can't build. Are y'all houses mainly just built out of brick? I would say, based off like shit being safe or whatever. Why can't I hear him, nigga? Because your phone fucked up. You gotta get a new phone, nigga. Brick, yes, okay, bet, yeah. Well, I mean, it probably got a lot to do with the heat over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also all houses in America ain't built out of they're not built out of brick. You know, some cribs got that like they got that like plastic outside part where it's like easy for your house to catch on fire. So if your house catch on fire, it's like up in flames. Versus a brick house, most brick houses, if a fire happens on the outside, well, if a fire happens on the inside, you wouldn't be able to see it from the outside. You know what I'm saying? It's not really gonna go up in flames like that. But so as I know, wait, as I know, wood house is cooler in summer. Yeah, what a house. This house is also made out of wood too, though. So not just, you know what I'm saying, drywall and shit like that, and brick and shit. But yeah, it's a lot that go into that. I ain't no architect, so let me not get to rambling about shit that I don't really know about. But yeah, for the most part, bro. Shout out to all my bricklayers and house makers and all that. All right, let's get into Jimmy High Roller video. I thought it couldn't get any worse. Jesus Christ, I ain't gonna lie to you. This trade was crazy. Yes, it's real. Sources tell ESPN full trade. Lakers get Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris. Mavericks get Anthony Davis, Max Christie, 2029 LA first round pick. Jazz get Jalen Hood Scafino, 2025 Clippers second round pick, 2025 Mavs second round pick. Jesus Christ, bro. That was a nuclear trade, man. That's crazy. The fact that this trade happened about a year ago or a little over a year ago, bro, and they've already they fired him before the trade was even a year in, and I think a little over the year mark they already traded Anthony Davis. So yeah, they lost this trade, bro. Literally, it was. Facts. Definitely worst trade in NBA history. Shout out to your, shout out to your, what's it called, man? Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The bro, the fact that the fact that the Bulls literally traded, we literally traded. I ain't gonna say everybody, but we have nothing but guards on our team, bro. Hornets acquire Coby White from the Bulls for Colin Sexton. 2029 LA first round pick. Jazz get Jalen Hood Scafino, 2025 Clippers second round pick. Mavs get Jalen Hood Scafino, 2029 LA first round pick. Jazz get Jalen Hood Scafino, 2025 Clippers second round pick. Mavs get Jalen Hood Scafino, 2029 LA first round pick. Jazz get Jalen Hood Scafino, 2025 Clippers second round pick. Mavs get Jalen Hood Scafino, 2029 LA first round pick. Jazz get Jalen Hood Scafino, 2025 Clippers second round pick. Mavs get Jalen Hood Scafino, 2029 LA first round pick. Jazz get Jalen Hood Scafino, 2025 Clippers second round pick. Mavs get Jalen Hood Scafino, 2029 LA first round pick. Jazz get Jalen Hood Scafino, 2025 Clippers second round pick. Mavs get Jalen Hood Sc Hornets also get Mike Conley Jr. Mike Conley got traded. Mike Conley's like, yeah, I'm retiring. I'm not sticking around for this. Bulls get oh Osamane Dang and 3 second round picks. Yeah, the Chicago Bulls was just like, how could we make our team even worse than what it is currently constructed right now? Let's trade Ayo Dosunmu, Kobe White, and Vucevic, and we're gonna get back all guards. Guard heavy team with about two centers, Jalen Smith and Nick Richards. And I think this dude, he might be a forward though. Come on, bro. Porzingis. I ain't gonna lie. James Harden going to the Cavaliers is crazy. That was crazy work, bro. Like, come on, bro. Vucevic going to the Celtics, that made the Celtics a lot better. Like, come on, man. Jaren Jackson going to the Jazz. He's on the extra trash team now. They traded Jared McCain to the Thunder. Well, yeah, he wasn't gonna be able to stay in. He wasn't gonna be able to stay in Philly no way because they drafted VJ Edgecombe and VJ Edgecombe has been balling. Well, at least he started off the season balling. So, and Jerry McCain was hurt. That was crazy. Okay, now let's look at this trade, bro. Wizards Mavericks trade: Anthony Davis, Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, Dante Exum to the Wizards. Mavericks get Chris Middleton, Chris Big Bag Middleton, AJ Johnson, Michael Branham, 2 first round picks and 3 second round picks. Jesus, boy. I ain't gonna lie, they fleeced the Wizards. Jesus, they so dumb. Wow. What I call him? This is definitely the most egregious case of mismanagement in league history. He said, I don't watch NBA maybe 2 times, but this looked crazy. Yeah. For somebody who don't watch the NBA, this looks crazy to you. You don't even watch it, and this is seven. Let me explain something to you. This is nuclearly insane, bro. The amount of people that was traded during the trade deadline that just ended 2 days ago, pretty much on Thursday, bro. It's insane. James Harden is on the Cavaliers. Anthony Davis is on the Wizards. Jaren Jackson got traded. You know Ja getting traded next. He getting up out of there. Who else? Darius Garland is on the Clippers. Like, come on, bro. Kristaps Porzingis is on the Warriors. What are we like? Come on, bro. Swap the whole shit. That's what I'm saying. Wow. Wow. I ain't gonna lie. This quote may come back to bite them in the ass, man. If them picks turn out to be like worth something and like good pieces to the Mavericks, they are going to regret this. Well, they might already regret it because Anthony Davis can't stay healthy for nothing in the world. But yeah, come on, bro. What are we doing? That's crazy. Yeah, he already got fired. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The Mavericks definitely got fleeced, man. They got fleeced in this. Seven low. I know you seeing this on my screen, bro. Look at look at look at what the Grizzlies got from for Desmond Bain. They gave up Cole Anthony. They gave up Cole Anthony, KCP. Of they gave up four, no, 5 second round picks, bro. 2025, 26, 28, 30, and 29. This is for Desmond Bain. Desmond Bain? Come on, bro. What are we doing? Look at this. Mike, they gave up my man's Mikal Bridges for whoever this is. Bogdan Bogdanovich, Shake Milton, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 first round picks. Come on, bro. This is crazy work. Look at what they got for KD. And then they got all this. Come on, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. These people are idiots. They are big idiots, bro. And the Thunder won this trade right here. This trade right here, they won that one. Some is, geez, it's really they that cheap? No, it's not even they that cheap because this isn't something that they paid for. This is what they traded. It's like, okay, I'll put it into simplest form for you. This is like you having 1 million US dollars. And I tell you, hey man, you got that 1 million US dollars. How about I give you $47.29. I'll also throw in a Toyota Camry 2008 with 250,000 miles on the engine. You give me the million, this $47.29 is yours, and you get this car. And you'd be like, deal. That don't sound like a deal to you, does it? This is how dumb this trade is. That's what they gave them. They're like, I'm gonna give you this lemon and this $47. And you give me the million. They're like, I bet I take it. Yeah, come on. That's a deal. That's definitely even trades. No, bro, it's not. That's what they got, a lemon. To my some, well, that's a good trade, but I need insurance. I need insurance to Camry. Oh, you need insurance on the Camry? Is that what you're saying? It'd be a good trade? Well, seven low. That's not a good trade, brother. That'll be me fleecing you. I would have fleeced you if you would have accepted that trade, brother. Like, nah, you ain't supposed to accept that. You giving me $1 million and you only get $47 in a beat up Camry? Come on, man. You ain't supposed to accept no trades like that, bro. That's a fact. That's what I said, bro. They think Luka is worth just as much as Desmond Bain. Jesus. Wow. What? Jesus. So is it really like this with trade? Yeah. This is really what trades is like, bro. Some teams have brain cells and are like, okay, this is what. Well, some teams have brain cells and have the ability to fleece other teams. Other teams are like, we don't know what we doing, but we gonna hope this works out, and we're just gonna take what we can get. Pretty much, as I explained, the Chicago Bulls have been a burning franchise since Michael Jordan retired. We haven't been close to a championship, so you know what I'm saying. Said maybe they have another vision on this trade. I mean, yeah, they hoping. Really, I could put it like this to you: when the Mavericks kind of, because a lot of stuff is rigged in the NBA. I could say that, like, the NBA draft is rigged. So when the Mavericks traded Luca and they got AD, and then they got the first pick in the draft, which was Cooper Flag. They're banking on Cooper Flag being able to carry their franchise for the next 10, 15 years. That's what they banking on. That's their vision, at least from my eyes, from where I'm sitting. Everything else is like water under the bridge because they don't really have an idea. You know what I'm saying? From being 100 with you. They banking on Cooper Flag being that next generation of talent to carry the Mavericks. But if he don't, then it's like, what am I doing? You dig me? So when you give your fingers a good sniff to see what's up. Man, shut up and stop playing with me. Appreciate whoever just subscribed to. Also, if you are in here and if you on Twitch, well, if you go to Twitch, 5 gifted subs or more is 35% off. So if you're feeling generous to gift some subs, gift some subs, man. Jesus. Wow. That's crazy. I think they knew they was getting that first round pick, so that's why they did it. Answer the question, bro. No. It's like me that'd be like me asking you, do you stick your fingers in your butt and look and see if it's dookie on them? Come on, man, stop playing with me. Wow. Wait, hold on. What you mean four of them are on the Mavericks today? They got rid of Kyrie too? Kyrie gone? Kyrie on the team no more? What? No way they traded Kyrie Irving because everybody else is gone. Everybody else is traded. And I know what teams they on, except for Josh Green. But Kyrie got traded? Man, they knew that they was gonna win this trade, bro. That you want to know what's crazy, bro? You want to know what's like nuclearly insane? The Dallas Mavericks and the Chicago Bulls literally had the same percentage to land to land basically the number one pick. You want to know what happened, bro? I think they said that the Bulls and the Mavericks like rolled rolled some dice and whoever or they flipped a coin and whoever got heads or tails or whoever got the higher number gets the number one pick. And the Mavericks won and got the number one pick, bro. If the Bulls would have won, Cooper Flag could have been on the Chicago Bulls right now, bro. Probably would have derailed our team and probably sent us into whatever. But come on, man. That's crazy, bro. To even think like, and they wasn't even supposed to get the number one pick. If I'm not mistaken, that pick was supposed to go to like the Hawks or something. Whoever, it's never like football, bro. Whoever got the worst record gets the number one pick. In the NBA, it's like whoever we feel like giving the number one pick to, that's who we giving it to. So what about the players, sponsors with this trade? Not a player keep their sponsors. The players get their sponsors outside of teams. Well, outside of like the NBA. You go get your own sponsors and all that. That's an outside thing that you have to do, you and your manager and all that. That's what you go do. Versus you being on the team, that's just you being on the team. You know what I'm saying? The team pays you and all that. But the outside of everything else, they have to like the team don't help you get shoe contracts and brand deals with or brand deals or partnerships with like Degree or uh what else? Degree, Fashion Nova, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You gotta get that on your own. Wow. He was. That's crazy. W video, Jimmy. This is one of your best ones. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is definitely some of your best work, brother, man. I can't even hate nor front on that one. You know what I'm saying? Um, let's see what else I want to react to real quick. Also, I'm definitely finna get off of here and upload some videos. But let me get this last reaction out the way. Just cause, you know what I'm saying? Jared McCain on the Thunder. That's crazy work, bro. right. Street Beast video. -1 point for this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Says this fights have rewards or just for fun. If I had to answer that honestly, my honest opinion, I think they might be fighting for a pack of gas station draws and one singular Newport short, but it's halfway smoked, so you might get like 3 or 4 good pulls out of that joint before it get down to the butt. You dig me? But yeah, they might be that might be what they, you know what I'm saying, or like or they might be they might be fighting for like a meal from Carl's Jr.'s or something like that. After if you win, you get this Carl's Jr. meal, but it's been sitting here for like 4 hours and it's half eaten too. Yeah, they ain't getting much out of this though, or maybe like $1 if you win. Something egregious, I would think. But let me get into the stats real quick. I think some of them trying to fight here and get a chance to sign with UFC. Yeah, I think if you're nice enough, you might can go from here to the UFC. But most of this stuff is just people beefing with each other on like Facebook and all that, and they want to fight, or people not liking their neighbors and all that egregious stuff. But yeah, I'm with you. Let's look at their stats: 23, 34, 5'10", 6'1". He don't really look 6'1". 180, 216, 71-inch reach, 72-inch reach. He's 0-0. He's 7-18. Jesus Christ, boy, he done lost all them fights. All right, I didn't even know he fought 18 times. I'm gonna give it to White Shirt because he got 18 losses. Let's see. Scrap. Oh yeah, I see why he got 18 losses. Jesus, boy, they fight like kids. Jesus, boy. Oh yeah. Oh, oh. I ain't gonna lie, he was just piecing him up. Black guy got a better chance. Uh, I don't think he black. He might be Mexican, but he might be black. I don't know. Why they punch like it's really wait, why they punch like this? Is really or is the gloves really that heavy? No, the gloves not that heavy. They just don't know how to throw punches. They don't know how to throw correct punches. Obviously, these two dudes have never had a fight a day in their life because they punches like this. Or maybe they've had fights before and they think this is how you should fight, but you shouldn't fight like this. Never. Oh yeah, okay. Come on. Throw that. Come on, man. How you gassed out from getting beat up? Come on, bro. How how is he tired from getting punched on? He didn't even do nothing. They got black people here. That's kind of crazy. He thought he got a break. Jesus, boy. What kind of endurance is this? They have none. He got he he punching with pillows, bro. Come on, man. Do the white shirt. He can tired of punching his body. Hey, bro, this is hilarious, man. Shout out to them, bro. Like, what is this, man? Punch. This is the worst fight of all time. I love slow motion punches. Me too. I think black shirt winning. His mouth guard too big for his mouth. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can. Come on, man. Throw them hands. Man, both of these, I'm giving out a double L, man. This is a V, bro. It's that mouth guard popping out every time. I get the fact that he can't breathe and it's hard to breathe with a mouth guard in, but you got to learn how to do that, bro. Like, especially if you're gonna be fighting. He tired. I told you he was gonna lose. Yeah, he might have brain damage or CTE. Shout out to y'all, Street Beast, man. But that was a terrible fight, bro. That was so terrible. I couldn't even add my usual commentary to it. Jesus Christ. Shout out to them though, man. I shout out to everybody who subbed too, man. I don't know who all tuned in or you know what I'm saying, who may have watched the stream. But yeah. I'm out. I love y'all boys. I do gotta get up off here and upload and get some vids and put them on my phone and all that, you dig? But yeah, this was a great time streaming. Nice little 4 hours for real, bro. To my damn, just woke up. My bad. You good, H3? I ain't tripping. It wasn't no trolls or nothing like that that came in here and was, you know what I'm saying. So I had to do no over mod and all that. But my stream did end up crashing like 2 hours in or an hour in or whatever. But I sparked the stream back up and now I'm doing my thing. But aside from all that, appreciate y'all. I'll be back on here more than likely in the AM, but I do need to drop like 2 vids. So I got to get to work on editing those. I really need to drop like 3 vids, but that's besides the point. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll tune in. Well, I'll tune in. I'll be back. You dig me? What's this blue thing next to y'all names? Well, it might be because you a mod. But shout out to you, Seven Loaf, for being in the stream, brother, man. Appreciate that. Shout out to all my Saudi people. You dig me? Shout out to you, brother. Yeah, that's about it though. I love y'all, man. I'm out though, gang. You dig?